When you're ranked in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The LSU Tigers offense will get the ball first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try to defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time ball versus big-time ball. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for that. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Looking for a man, it's Carter. He's got it down the middle. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Abraham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Wood. Oh, sweet feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Now the play fake. The wide out. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity to put 3 on the board.
So Kentucky's offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
He's got it at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's in goal. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lets it fly. Brings it down on the right side. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
That was a good catch.
They use the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Carter. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle. Play some distance first.
We almost did a
LSU will
goal.
dive into the playbook here on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling plays.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They stripped it out. Defense covering it up and not letting the opposition. It back. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first down. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Connection to the right. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. On the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pulled all the way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 26.
That was just missed.
The
Fire.
Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. And this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Back to throw, it's Carter. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, and it's been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And listen,
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I'll go try a
Reason
lot.
to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Carter. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
Why not?
Splits the outrights right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through.
Are you kidding me?
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
That was a bad throw.
Hands him the ball at the 32. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Puts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there.
I'm fucking disappointed.
Offense gets set for 2nd
I might
down.
sit the quarterback out.
Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Carter. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here's a timeout on the tight game here late in the first half.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of a 1st down. Timeout called here by
Our defense is doing really good.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, it obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, get all guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Finds his tight end. They'll knock him down and that'll to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And talk about a first half with a dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half.
Where's Rogwell? On offense.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Mace, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of else you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's Meadows. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push.
Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off, he can make big plays, he can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense, locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result, now they're 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Immediately fires to the middle.
We got the answers. The dog room.
Get the first down.
No touch that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I didn't jinx that.
Looking to fire.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to get the offense tremendous field position.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he's starting to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to be.
That was a really bad throw,
That was an unbelievably athletic play.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive on 1st and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation.
They fake it. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. It's a fake. Shades of little giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Oh, the fake caught the defense by surprise. Opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play, and it actually worked.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Back to throw, it's Carter. They get enough rush, and it pays off. A sack at the 20. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Looking for a gap. It's Morgan. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That's a good.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Our quarterback is struggling bad. Their quarterback is struggling.
Just taking in, this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice.
That's a guy there.
Out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, actually, we're
Here's this offense with a fresh set
I
of
don't
downs.
know. Oh, man.
He's got it on the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the
Let's
lead.
end this.
They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Carter. Under fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Wood. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunt. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they
Oh
get
my
it at 46.
God.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play.
Are you serious? They're doing that.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Inside the 45. He's loose on the left. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
He's brought down at the 6 with the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Kennesaw State. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped
Almost
it.
an
Right
interception.
on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just
makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
LSU quick to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Going over the top. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. LSU lining up first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to pass. It's Carter. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Someone finally got a touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. I mean, what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind it up, run over. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And how nice is it to have
I don't know what that was.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.